Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine at your home. Now in this video we are going to discuss composition of function. Composition of function. Composition of functions. The topic is from Standard 12 Mathematics, chapter number 1, Relations and Function. So here we have to study composition of function. So what is composition? Composition means to mix, है ना, combine करना. So here we have to combine two functions. Here we have to combine two functions. Let's say one function f of x is x square and another function g of x is sin x. Two functions are there, f of x equal to x square and g of x equal to sin x. Here we have to combine these two functions. So first we can combine this g of x with f of x. How? Combining this g of x with f of x, so it can be written as f of g of x, है ना. ये g of x को f of x के साथ कंबाइन कर दिया, so f of g of x. So composition of this g of x with f of x, there is nothing but the f of g of x can be written as f of gx. fog x, इसको हम fog x भी रीड कर सकते हैं या फिर f of g of x भी रीड कर सकते हैं, which is nothing but the composition of function g of x with function f. So it's a f of g of x. So this is equal to f of g of x. So what is the meaning of this f of g of x? It will give us f of g of x. If f of x is there, so function f will give us square of that function, है ना. x is there, है ना. अगर हम फंक्शन f में x डालेंगे तो x स्क्वायर करके हमें आउटपुट देगा. So if we are giving g of x in the input of function f, so it will give us square of gx. Done. What is g of x? G of x is nothing but the sin x. So it's a sin x square. Sin x square is nothing but the sin square x. So this is nothing but the fog x, composition of function g with x, which is nothing but the f of g of x. Clear students? Same way we can combine this f of x with g of x. We can also combine this f of x with g of x, which is nothing but the g of f of x, which can be read as g of x, g of f of x. Now what is g function? If we are giving x as a input, it will give us sin x as a output. जो भी इनपुट डालेंगे उसका वो साइन करके हमें आउटपुट देगा, है ना. यहाँ पर हम x डालेंगे तो sin x देगा, y डालेंगे तो sin y देगा. So here input for this function is f of x, so it will give us g of f of x, so we will get sin of g of x. So it's nothing but this sin of g of x. Now what is g of x? G of x, है ना, g of x, sin of f of x, so it will give us sin of f of x, sin of f of x. And what is f of x? F of x is x square, so here we are getting sin x square. So this is nothing but the composition of function f with g. G of f of x is nothing but the g of fx. Clear students? So this is how we can combine these two functions. But we have to discuss what is the effect of composition of function on its domain and range. We have to consider the effect of composition on domain and range. So we'll discuss domain and range of composition of function. Done. So here composition can be fog x, it can be gof x, it can be fof x, it can be gog x, है ना. गो फो कुछ भी हो सकता है, आप कुछ भी इसको आप प्रोनाउंस कर सकते हो. So now we'll consider domain and range of composition of function. Let's say one function is from A to B. Function f from A to B, where A is domain of function and B is codomain of function, and another function G is there whose domain is B and codomain is C. Two functions are there, f from A to B and function G from B to C. Here A is the domain, here B is the codomain, and for this another function, the codomain of first function is will be work as a domain for the second function. Done. Here domain is nothing but the codomain of this first function. So let's say this is function f from A to B. This is set A, this is set B, and this is function f. So here input of this function will be x, so it will give us output as f of x. Done. Input for this function f will be from this domain. So here we are giving input as a x is the input for this function, so function will give us output as a f of x. Now for this function G from B to C, domain is B, which is nothing but the codomain of this function f. So here input is nothing but the f of x, and this function will give us output as a G of f of x. f of x input मिलेगा तो output क्या देगा, G of f of x. Clear? So here we can say if we combine this function, this is G of f of x. So what is G of f of x? G of f of x is nothing but the GOF of f of x. Done. And for this GOF x, what is the input? Input is x. We are giving input x to this f of x, and x for this f of x is nothing but the domain of this function A. So for this GOF function we can say its domain is A, and what is codomain? Codomain is the output of function g of x. Output of function g of x is nothing but the C. This is B set and this is C set, so codomain is C. Done. So for this go of x, its domain is A and codomain is set C. Clear, students? Example number 15. So here function f from 2 3 4 5 to 3 4 5 7 and function g from 3 4 5 9 to 7 11 15 be the defined function as. Two functions are given f and g, which is defined as f of 2 equal to 3, f of 3 equal to 4, f of 4 equal to f of 5 equal to 5, and g of 3 equal to g of 4 equal to 7, and g of 5 equal to g of 9 equal to 11. Find GOF. We have to find the composite function GOF, g of f of x, that we have to find. Done. So how to solve this type of questions? So here first we will try to draw mapping diagram for this given two functions f and g. So here function f is from 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 to 3 4 5 9. This is the function f. So given function f is 3 4 5 9. This is domain, this is codomain, this is the function f. For this function x is the input and it will give us f of x as a output. Now one more function g is given. For this function g, 3 4 5 9, this 3 4 5 9 is the input, and that function g will give output as a 7 11 and 15. Done. So f of x is the domain and this g of f of x is the output of this function g. So these are the given two functions. Now these two functions are defined as a, what we are given, f of 2 is 3, f of 3 is 4, f of 4 and f of 5, f of 4 and f of 5 both are equal to 5. So what is the meaning of this? This is the mapping. For this input 2 f of 2 for the input 2, it will give us as a output 3. So for 2 we are getting output 3. For 3, if we are applying input 3 to this function f of x, we are getting output as a 4. So f of 3 is 4, f of 4 is 5, f of 4 is 5, and f of 5 is also 5. Done. And also function g of x is defined as g of 3 and g of 4. G of 3 and g of 4 both are equal to 7, both are equal to 7. G of 5 and g of 9, g of 5 and g of 9 both are equal to 11. Done. For this input 3, 4, 5, 9, we are taking 3 as an input to this function g. So for 3 we are getting 7, 3 and 4 we are getting 7, for 5 and 9 we are getting 11. So g of 5 is 11, g of 9 is 11. So these are the given two functions. Done. And we have to find composite function g of x. So what is g of x? Composite function GOF. Here f is nothing but the function of x. So here we are getting g of f of x. Done. So here for this composite function GOF x, we are taking x at the input of function f. फंक्शन f का जो इनपुट होगा वो हमारा गोफ फंक्शन का इनपुट होगा. सो हियर दिस x कैन टेक डिफरेंट वैल्यूज फ्रॉम द डोमेन ऑफ फंक्शन f. सो x कैन टेक डिफरेंट वैल्यूज ऑफ 2, 3, 4 and 5. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? सो फर्स्ट we'll try to find गोफ of 2. First value of this domain of function f is 2. So gof of 2, which is nothing but the g of f of 2. This gof 2 is nothing but the g of f of 2. Now what is g of x? G of x is nothing but the input from this. G of x is nothing but the input of function g, that is output of this function f. So what is f of 2? F of 2 is 3, given f of 2 is 3. So can we replace this f of 2 with 3? So it's nothing but the g of 3. And what is g of 3? Which is already defined. G of 3 is nothing but the 7. So this is equal to 7. This means if we take 2 as an input, we are getting 7 as an output as a function of this gof x. Now second input, g of f3, g of f3. This is equal to g of f of 3, g of f of 3. F of 3 is 4, so it's a g of 4. So g of 4, what is g of 4? G of 4 is 7. So again we are getting output as a 7. Now next input, g of 2, 3 and 4. G of f of 4, so it's a g of f of 4. So f of 4 is nothing but the 5. So it's a g of 5, and g of 5 is nothing but the 11. Done. Same way, last input, which is nothing but the 5, g of 5. So g of 5 is equal to g of f of 5. G of f of 5 is given. F of 5 is 5. So we are getting g of 5, and g of 5 is also given. G of 5 is 11. G of 5 is 11. G of 2, f of 2 is 3, f of 3 is 4, f of 4 is 5, and f of 5 is 5. Done. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7. We are getting output as a 7, 7, 11, 11. Clear students? So here our g of function is nothing but the order pair. Which order pair? If you are giving input 2, we are getting output as a 7. So it's a 2, 7, 3, 7, 4, 11 or 5, 11. Done. Or it can also be written as g of f from 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5 to 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7, 11. 7, 11 in terms of domain and codomain. Clear students? So please this video and note it down. Okay students, now question number 2. Find the GOF x and FOG x if f from R to R and g from R to R are given by f of x equal to cos x and g of x equal to 3x square, and also show that GOF and FOG are not equal. Done. So two functions are given, f from R to R and function f of x is cos x, and another function g from R to R and function g of x is equal to 3x square. So question is find GOF and FOG. So we have to find the composite function GOF. So GOF is nothing but the GOF of x. So it's a GOF of g of f of x. So g of f of x, what is f of x? F of x is cos x. So cos x, so it's a g of cos x. G of x is 3x square. So g of cos x is 3 cos square x. So this is our GOF function. GOF function. Done. Now we have to find the FOG. So FOG is nothing but the FOG of x. It's a f of g of x. So it's a f of g of x. What is g of x? G of x is 3x square. 3x square. So it's a f of 3x square. F of x will give us cos x. So f of 3x square will give us cos 3x square. Done. So this is FOG. Now from this both the result, 3 cos square x and cos 3x square are not equal, and hence we can say FOG is not equal to GOF. Clear students? So pause this video and note it down. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. पहले तो क्वेश्चन को देख के घबराया मत करो, है ना. प्लीज रीड द क्वेश्चन प्रॉपरली. सो हियर we have to prove that if function f from r minus 7 by 5 to r minus 3 by 5 is defined by function f of x equal to 3x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7, and another function g from r minus 3 by 5 to r minus 7 by 5 is defined by g of x equal to 7x plus 4 by 5x minus 3, then prove that FOG x equal to IA and GOF x equal to IB, where what is IA? Where IA is identity function on x and IB is identity function on B, and two sets are defined. Set A is nothing but the r minus 3 by 5 and set B is r minus 7 by 5. Done. So this is given. So first two functions are given. From this question we can say two functions are given, function f from this one and function g from this one. Two functions are given. So let's try to write the given function. So function f from r minus 7 by 5 to r minus 3 by 5. This is function f. So here this r minus 7 by 5, this r minus 7 by 5 is nothing but the b. So this can be written as function f from b to this r minus 3 by 5, this r minus 3 by 5 is nothing but the a. So function f from b to a is given. Done. Where f of x is defined as, definition of function, f of x is 3x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7 is given. Clear students? So this is the definition of function f. Also we are given function g. Function g from r minus 3 by 5 to r minus 7 by 5 is given. Done. So here g from r minus 3 by 5, r minus 3 by 5 is a. So g from set a to r minus 7 by 5. G from A to B is given, and g of x is defined as, definition of function g of x is 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3 is given. Done. So f of x and g of x, two functions are given, है ना. ये तो अभी हमने क्वेश्चन में से डेटा डिराइव किया कि व्हाट वी आर गिवन. सो f of x and g of x are given. Function f from b to a is given, g from a to b is given. Done. What we have to prove? For these two given function, we have to show that fog equal to ia and gof equal to ib. So here, what is ia and what is ib? So definition of ia is given, ia x equal to x, where a and b are called as identity function. This is identity function on set A. This is nothing but the identity function. This is identity function on set A, and this one ibx equal to x is nothing but the identity function on set B. Two identity functions are given. Done. So let's try to prove our require. We require two things, that two result we have to prove. Fog equal to ia, gof equal to ib. So let's try to prove the first result, है ना. यहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं. fog. So f of g, what is the input of g? Set A. So let's say g of x. So f fog x equal to f of g of x, f of g of x, f of g of x. What is g of x? G of x is 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. It's a 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. Done. So it's a f of 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. So definition of function f is given. F of x will give us 3 into x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7. Here instead of this x we are having 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. So it will give us 3 into x. X is 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. So it's a 3x plus 4 divided by 5x minus 7. So 5 over x is 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3 minus 7. Done. This is the definition of function f. Now simplify this. So this can be simplified as cross multiplication and multiplication. 3 7s are 21x, 3 4s are 12 plus 4 into this one, 4 5s are 20x, 4 3s are 12, divided by 5x minus 3. 5x minus 3 will be cut out. 5 7s are 35x, 5 4s are 20 plus minus 7 5s are 35x plus 7 3s are 21 divided by 5x minus 3. So it will be cut. So here numerator we are getting 41x, denominator minus 35 cut 41, and this is equal to x. So here we are getting fog x equal to x. Fog x equal to x. That means this x is nothing but the input from this g of x, where domain is A. Done. So for this fog x we are taking input as a x. It will give the same output x. 1 डालेंगे 1 आएगा, 2 पुट करेंगे 2 आएगा, 3 पुट करेंगे 3 आएगा, x पुट करेंगे x आएगा. जो भी इनपुट डाल रहे हैं वो भी आउटपुट आ रहा है. डन. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द आइडेंटिटी फंक्शन वेयर x बिलोंग्स टू a, है ना. फॉर दिस g फंक्शन इनपुट बिलोंग्स टू दिस सेट a. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द आइडेंटिटी फंक्शन ऑन सेट a. Done. So fog x equal to x, that is our identity function that we have to prove. Clear students? So now by same way we can prove GOF equal to IB. GOF equal to IB यहीं पर ही प्रूव करते हैं, है ना. इसको जरा मैं हटा रहा हूँ. चलो let's try to prove second part in which we have to prove GOF equal to IB. So here GOF x will be there, so it's a g of f of x. So g of f of x, what is our f of x? It's a 3x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7. So g of x is 7x plus 4 upon 5x minus 3. So g of this 3x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7 will be 7 into x, 3x plus 4 upon 5x minus 7. क्लियर है. प्लस 4 g of x प्लस 4 ये x की वैल्यू पुट कर रहे हैं अपॉन 5 इंटू x, ये x की वैल्यू हम जो f of x है वो पुट कर रहे हैं, दैट इज 3x प्लस 4 अपॉन 5x minus 7 minus 3. Done. So here simplification, 7 3s are 21x plus 7 4s are 28 plus 5 4s are 20x minus 7 4s are 28 divide by 5 3s are 15x plus 5 4s are 20 minus 15x minus plus 21. So here simplification is 28 cut 41x upon 41. So 41 cut, this is equal to x. So what we are getting? We are getting g of x equal to x. Here x is the input. कहाँ पुट कर रहे हैं हम? f of x में. What is our f of x? डोमेन इज बी, तो बी का हम एलिमेंट पुट करें, बी का सेम एलिमेंट आउटपुट आ रहा है. सो दैट इज अवर आइडेंटिटी फंक्शन ऑन सेट बी. दिस इज अवर आइडेंटिटी फंक्शन ऑन सेट बी. डन. सो GOF x equal to IB. GOF x equal to IB, that we have to prove. Clear students? So pause this video and note it down.